What's happening, YouTube family? I am going to talk about what's on everybody's mind. If you have watched the episode of Power on Sunday, then your mind is like, then you are just losing your mind right now, trying to figure out what just happened. So much happened. So much was just like left on the table. So much was just like, oh my god, I can't wait until next Sunday until I see what is the result of all this madness that just happened. Holy crap. Man, for one, I started off the episode thinking, all right, they're gonna follow Dre, and then they're gonna show I've caught on, and I was like, okay, they're showing what he was doing while all the events transpired. They showed Ghost try to be talking junk and was like, hey, you know what, you ain't never gonna be nothing. You just this, that, and the other, and it's not that I need you, you need me, and all the other kind of junk he was talking in that very in episode 10 before the winter break and all that kind of stuff. But you know, then it actually made me think. Hold on a second. There's only supposed to be like 5 episodes left. How are you going to follow everybody who actually was going through that particular method? Because like if you do that, then what? There was like 6 people that were actually all heading toward Ghost and Truth. Like, how is that going to play out? Because you don't have enough episodes for that to work. So I was like, all right, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy it for what it is. They know what they're talking about. They've made 6 seasons of this, and it's been keeping millions of people entertained for 6 years plus, something like that, something close. Anyway, so either way, the thing is that they started breaking down what that Joker was doing the whole time. Man, I was like, yo, this dude went through quite a bit, man. He was uh I can appreciate a man who wants to stay around his kid. And like, granted, I don't have kids yet. I want some, but and hopefully this year, 2020, is gonna allow me to have that. So I can appreciate the dude wanting to be around his kid and all that kind of stuff. But the kind of stuff he was doing to make that happen, hey, making a lot of stupid decisions, all kinds of other stuff. You got to live with them. It is what it is. Um, then on top of it, just the way you handle it, is terrible, man. Brother, come on, man. Just the way you handle these things is terrible. Like the people you get involved with, the way you carry yourself. I'm like, man, come on. I will give you this though. You do know how to get yourself out of a tight spot. I will at least say that because you've been dodging the eh for like ever since you first came into the series. To tell you the truth, bruh. I mean, you a piece of work. You are a literal piece of work, my brother. I don't know how you have managed to make it this far without getting off prior to. Speaking of, no, I ain't gonna go that far yet. But yeah, that was funny when you went into jail. The old dudes found out you was in jail. You kind of started that fight and got yourself out of that for that one moment, and then just so happened got out of jail. But then you end up right back in there. How does that work, my dude? How does that work? How do you get right back in jail? That is so crazy. Of course, then again, the reason you went back was because of Ghost, which is why you hate him so bad and you wanted to kill him to begin with. But I digress. The thing is that, and I've been looking over there, my bad. But the thing is that you have you have the biggest stroke of luck of anybody on the show, in my opinion. Like all the decisions you made, all the people you associated yourself with, you have just like had the luckiest streak in all 6 seasons of the show in its entirety. Because I will say that Ghost, the main character, he did quite a bit of stuff, but he's got away with a lot of stuff he's done because of intelligence, because of his environment, because of the people he keeps around him, because of his, also because of his demeanor, his swagger. Dude got swagger, boy. But either way, the thing is that, bruh, like I said, Dre, I don't know how you managed to stay alive for as long as you did, but you were lucky dude. Either way, I digress. Yes, there's spoilers in this, of course, obviously, but hopefully you've seen the show, the episode, so you won't be hurt too much by if you've gotten this far. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and uh, get on to the next point. When you got back in jail, you had to do another diversion move and got put in a hole, which could have potentially worked. Of course, you'd have to keep on doing stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over to actually keep yourself in that particular situation because you was gonna get got somehow or other. But this time or other, you just happen to have somebody who was very well prepared. So, well, they prepared before, I guess you could say, but either way, the fact that you had the same two dudes after you the second time, but you know, actually, when I think about it, no, you instead of making it harder for them, you made it easier for them with their connection. So your luck finally ran out. Is what I'm saying. You actually made it easier for them. The way you went out was hot, to say the least. The way you went out was hot, man. But that was crucial, to say the least. Real talk, that was crucial. To be burned alive like that, and you was begging and pleading. But you do got to remember, you did a whole lot of dirty stuff. So you shouldn't have. You should have known that begging and pleading wasn't going to do you no good whatsoever. But what can it be? What is there to be said? Actually, but you do only really have yourself to blame for getting caught, and then also um, seeing the fate that you had. Because if you would have listened to your old lady, then you would have been out of town. You would have been able to start over. You would have been with your daughter. You'd have been able to enjoy that cash. But no, you a hard headed dude. You is a hard headed dude, bro. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up any longer though because there's 4 more episodes according to the fact that there should be 15 episodes total in the final season. But I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to fix one thing that they make that they put in the episode. Because I actually heard some on the news when Dre found out that they said he was actually dead. Now, one of two things. Actually, one of several different things. Either he is. I'm not even gonna put that in there. We already know that Ghost ain't really dead. So either. So of course he definitely had to have told them, hey, you know what? We're not going. We're not going to. My ring all turned around backwards. Hey, what happened? But we're not going to let anyone know that I am actually alive because of several different reasons that could be the reason. But we're not going to let anyone know that I'm alive. And thanks for helping me stay alive. But either way, we already know Ghost isn't dead. Obviously. Will we find out who shot him in the next episode? Or will it be another? We're going to follow this one person around and show what they did in the episode. So, only time will tell. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And again, share.